great movie.
See, there you go. See, this is how we start the shows off.
Yes. Yes, it is.
It is.
Yes, it is.
Community Coalition Show. This is how we gonna get it going this week, man.
Yep.
Hey, David 2K, what's going on, bro?
Gang was good.
Gang. Man, it's good. I'm excited. I'm really excited. We got a lot going on. I don't even know, like, we'll see if we're gonna fit all this in. Because now we got a whole like list of stuff going on. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of stuff we gotta cover. And some good stuff too, and some stuff really excited about to share with you all a little later. But we're gonna get there. So what's going on with you?
We're gonna get there. Just like watching a lot of Bobs and Karens, working. That's pretty much it.
Okay. So hold them. We're gonna save them for a little bit. Okay.
We're gonna talk about it.
I've been trying to get better about the intros, and I suck at intros, and I hate like introing people and stuff. I think this is episode 55. All right. Don't quote me on that, even though I just looked at 54. So 55. Episode 55. We back at it.
Episode 55. 5-5.
5-5, son. A lot going on. So we're gonna dive right in it. Let's just get in. Okay. Got this one. I know this is because it's getting crazy out there. I don't even know. Like,
it is.
There's so many ways you can go with things to talk about, and I've really been trying hard not to like pound the same topics because it's easy. We got a lot going on in this world right now. We know there's a lot of racial stuff, the protests and the police brutality, Rona, all over the place. So it's like, try not to harp on that. There's a lot of other stuff going on too that people may not have seen, that may not be aware of. So we try to like find those things going on in our community and our culture.
And also, we gotta highlight some of the positive.
We do, because we are a positive show.
Right.
That's like the foundation of what we strive to do when we created this show, was to be about positive Black people, community, and culture. We got to do that. So
we got to.
But we're going to start off on a bad note. We're going to start off with a negative note.
Yeah.
All right. Cops. I could have seen like cops and like, all right, Joe. We could do a whole show on cops right now.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. But I think this is an interesting topic that you actually brought to my attention. And really talking about like, and I think we've noticed before, but cops using social media as evidence on certain things, how they're really like trying to get real slick.
Right.
How they're using social media. And so I know you saw this topic and I know you got a lot to say on it. I'm gonna let you do your thing.
Well, I'm gonna clown about it a little bit for just to bring it in. Now, I have seen some of the wildest stuff on social media.
I can imagine.
Like you see fights, I grew up when like MySpace was like hot.
Yeah.
Like for all those that know what MySpace is, if you know, you know.
Yeah, you should. You know what? I guess some youngins out there that may not know.
Yeah. So, like, I remember, like, I think the biggest thing I remember, like, maybe the biggest first thing on social media I remember was someone at my school in middle school actually got expelled for filming a fight.
Yeah. Because before real cell phones came out and stuff, like, we didn't really have, the technology just wasn't there.
Right. This was like 2006.
Yeah, because I remember, I could date myself. Yeah, talking about like 01, 02. That's about when people really started getting cell phones. They were available. They were for kids, minute plans and stuff. So yeah, I can imagine.
Minute plans.
Oh,
free nights and weekends.
Yeah, I can take you back. I had a cell phone before they even had minute plans. My first cell phone was a minute, right? And I remember that first month, I had a little girlfriend. My first cell phone bill was like $7. My grandparents wanted to kill me. That off. But yeah, so I can go back. My first one was that real Motorola brick.
Right. Oh yeah, I had that one too.
Yeah.
God forbid you send a text.
That was 10 cents too. Yeah, because you had to.
God forbid. Hey man.
Yeah.
Do y'all remember T9? Like,
God. I don't think they know about T9. These youngins out here
y'all
don't know.
don't, y'all, y'all don't know about T9.
The
You know
button.
what's crazy? You know what's crazy about that though? I knew a bunch of people that were able to text without looking.
Yeah. Yeah, could you imagine? I see people T9 texting while driving.
Right.
Son, you talk about like kill everybody. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was imagine how think about it, wasn't that long
Well,
ago?
I'm not even gonna say kill everybody because there were people that actually knew how to do it.
Not that you actually knew how to do, but could you imagine that now? Like the thought of that,
Yeah.
as I
That'd be
guess
wild.
because I'm getting as an older man, I'm getting a little old. That thought is straight
That'd be wild. That'd be so wild.
danger. Like
Mm-hmm.
even though people text and drive now, like
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Stop doing that.
Yeah, please don't. People be texting paragraphs trying to drive. Like, okay, I'm not trying to go down there.
Why aren't you using the voice to text thing?
Stop. It can
That
wait.
should, if you want to, like, I hate to say this, but like, if you're really trying to text and drive, you should be using the voice to text thing.
Yeah. Or I mean, I'm trying to figure out if there ever point in time where I was texting something that urgent
Mm-hmm.
that I couldn't wait till I got to like a red light.
Mm-hmm. Even at a red light, like, why are you texting? Like,
yeah, but, I mean, I think people just want to text so bad.
Because then you get distracted. The light turns green. People are like,
people hit the gas before they even look up. I've seen that too.
mm-hmm.
People suck at driving, so
They do.
But yeah, so cops. Okay, cops.
Mm-hmm.
Cops are using social media. Now, first of all, let's go back to say, if you didn't know this by now,
you know.
Cops use social media.
Yeah.
Things out.
Cops have not only do cops use social media to catch people, they have social media pages.
Yeah,
which is wild to me.
I mean, they're using it for stings. I mean, because think about even like them stings with the Craigslist hookers and stuff, and it'd be posing as a cop. It'd be all types of crazy stuff. I mean, it was like any tactic they're gonna use, they use it. So if you didn't know by now, yes, they use social media.
Yeah, and I was like so like blown away because I probably should have known that already, but someone was like, "Oh yeah, cops use social media. That's how they be catching everybody." And
Yeah,
I was like, what? Hold up.
The dudes that be on Instagram with their guns, like, yeah, son, all
exactly.
that, and they show up at your door.
That's y'all remember?
Yeah. That's how crazy the story was. Like, who was telling me the story? Was it you? Somebody was telling me the story about like the couple that tried to dine and dash at a restaurant.
Oh, that might have been me. I told you.
They got caught because they were snapping pictures in the restaurant on social media, so they went back and saw them on like their Facebook or whatever.
Oh wait, no, that wasn't me. But I did see that. I was like, yeah,
and all that stuff, snapping pictures, having a good time, and they went back and saw it. And they caught him later on. Oh, then apparently, because I think on the way out, the manager tried to go after him. They almost hit him with the car or something. But that's what, like
that happened. Like what? This week, last week, something like that.
Just no. That's why I'm a firm believer. Don't post everything on social media. I am.
Right.
Like
same here.
Just don't need to go there because not only the cops, employers, people of interest. Like, what's the first thing you do when you meet somebody? You go look them up. You know, I've done it. I've interviewed people. For jobs, and like, I look at the resumes and I'm like, okay, that's cool. Hey, go ahead and check out the Instagram. See what they got on the Instagram. I've instructed. Everybody looks good on paper on a resume.
Right.
But let me go.
Everybody looks good on a resume.
Yeah, and people interview well too. People can fake it. People, you can get past the interview if you know what you're doing. But if you twerking on the IG,
have you ever caught anybody doing that? Have you seen any of that?
Say what?
Have you seen any of that?
Like twerking, like on the interview stuff?
No, yeah, pretty much twerking.
Was a hot thing? Yeah, like when people twerking. Oh yeah, time we saw I seen the twerking stuff. I saw one dude was his political views I remember were out there. It was like some like crazy stuff. He, some F everybody, I ain't with all that. Like, yeah. So we're like, yeah, you don't line up with the values that we try and put out there. But I've just seen some people too. Some people just get real loose with their words on social media, with their views. Some things just don't need to be said on social media. You know, especially, I'm not trying to tell people how to use their social media. What I will say is be smart, because you don't want anything to come back and bite you later on.
Right.
Especially that's going to be detrimental to your career, to your freedom.
Right.
Anything like that. Like, you don't post like the ones that just the dudes with the guns and stuff.
Yeah.
But like, for example, in schools, I was students. Looked up a couple students and like, Slim
they flexing on the grant.
Hold up, wait, like
you got the challenge.
Oh, that was in 5th period. That's him. Like, yeah, stuff like that. Like Slim in 7th grade, he got the hammer. Oh, okay, I see how it's going here. Yeah. So like, yeah, everybody, you get searched. If you don't realize that by now, wake up. You get searched. And social media is a real easy place to find people. You know, especially
it's almost like self-snitching.
Yeah, it is. Drop snitching on yourself. So come on, y'all. Know that the cops are looking. They're going to look, especially things in public. They try and gather evidence. If they can't get a hold of nobody, that's what first thing they go. Cameras, the evidence, like they ask people, they try to figure stuff out. They paint a picture. I was watching First 48 the other day. They had the little homie cell phone, and that's how they found the killer. The killer was popping off, talking, running his mouth that he shot somebody. I'm like, how dumb could you be? But
isn't there a Key and Peele sketch where like there's a rapper that like they're saying that it's like, do you know why we brought you in today? It's like, no, I don't know. It says because you shot somebody.
I do remember. I think it was a Boondocks episode though. I think was it Boondocks?
I do remember that.
Yeah, it was one. He was like the whole time it is snitching on himself, like. But yeah, this stuff happens. And I was seeing comments, people were talking about it on Twitter and stuff. Yeah, so just be aware, y'all. If you out there doing dirt, like just anything,
stop posting it.
Stop posting stuff. Like, come on, we gotta be better than that. And that's why I never go. I call it like impulse posting. Like, if you angry, you mad at the moment, don't pick up your phone. Don't pick up your phone at that point. Like, take a second, breathe, calm down, because I promise you, once you calm down, what you're going to post probably is a little different. It's probably, once you think about it, rationalize, and get yourself together, it's probably going to be a little different. So,
like anytime like I have pictures that I want to post, like I wait till I get home.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah, wait a second. Yeah, and that's like with any emotional response, Give it a minute real quick, calm down, and then come back and try to figure it out,
Right.
So that's one. We know cops. Come on, y'all cops. We see y'all, but y'all got to do better too. We got to do better as a people. All right. So did you want to add anything else to that? Because
shouts to Twitter. Because Twitter, I mean, I must say, Twitter be holding me down, but I'm never gonna, if I ever commit a crime, I'm never going to post it.
No, that's the last thing I'm doing. Like, come on.
Because
y'all have bag, like,
because the ops be watching. They be
on your live and everything. Like, yeah, we gotta go ahead and make the call. They'll snatch you up while you still on live talking trash.
Right. I'm pretty sure that's happened.
I'm pretty sure.
Get snatched up on live.
Somebody on live like, yeah, and then they ATF open the door. Like, I'm pretty sure that's happening. Probably find it on YouTube right now.
Right. That's what I want. I just wanted to like look that up. It's like,
pretty sure.
It's a mess.
So yeah, cops. We know that. This is a question I have for real. Okay. Next topic. Like, I've been seeing a lot, especially social media, Twitter, but even before this whole phenomenon going on that PS5 is about to come out, right?
Right.
And I've been seeing a lot of posts and a lot of memes. Apparently, it's a thing for your girl or your wife to buy you a PS5.
Right.
I don't understand this.
I mean, it's because you loyal.
I mean, but yeah, but
Hashtag like, black man, don't cheat.
Yeah, but like, I still couldn't go.
Hashtag like, I'm faithful.
But hashtag don't get a PS5. But I don't know. Maybe I don't. I'm struggling. Right. Because I mean, it's like a thing. Then I'm seeing girls like, yeah, I'm about to get my boo that PS5. He act right. Like, okay. This is where I'm like. I
also saw another one that said, man, I'm about to get somebody's son a PS5.
I'm like, I'm not getting here. Like, again, I think this is the old man on the porch thing. Like, I don't even know how I feel asking for a PS5.
No, like, but also, I'm somebody's son.
I don't know. Like, hey, babe, you know that new PS5 about to come out. Hey, yeah, I was trying to see. You trying to give me that, Jen? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, man. I can't fathom doing that. And I know there's like role reversal. And I heard some arguments where, you know, some dudes talking about, well, they hit us up for this, girls get us for that. We buy purses and bags and shoes and all that. And I'm like, I kind of sort of get it.
Right.
But the man in me, maybe the prideful man in me, can't bring myself, I could never bring myself asking to do that, you know? If I want a PS5, I'm gonna go get it.
Right.
And even so, even if like, if I ain't got the bread, my girl got it. Like, one, I still might feel some kind of way about it.
Right.
Outside of like birthday or Christmas, you know.
But if that's you,
I know
people like dude, like today, dudes are shameless, bro.
I know everybody's shameless, but it's like, because that's what I'm saying. The chicks are hitting dudes up for bags and trips and all kinds of stuff, and you know, like, I don't know. Like I said, maybe it's the pride in me. I've been seeing it, and a lot of it is funny, and I know I'm laughing with everybody too. It's funny.
It is funny.
I could bring myself to do that. Like, I don't even know. Like, I might even have to try to see just so I can get the words out. Like,
bro, do not do this. This is not for you. This is not for you.
It's not for me. And I'm with that. Like,
but also, I would love to be at the house when you do this.
Because a couple things happening. One, I can get it myself. Two, she probably gonna tell me get it yourself while you asking me. Like, three, I'm probably gonna get the face like, what? Like, the stank face. What's wrong with you, face? Why you acting like that, face? Why you sound like that, face? Like, I just
Yep.
I don't know. So enlighten me, y'all. Like I said, I'm not that guy. I'm an Xbox dude too, so really it might not even matter for me. Like,
no. Okay. Hey, Xbox is dope.
Yeah, I've had both at one point in time. To me, it's just like any other two top competitive brands. Like, it's like Apple, Android to me. Coca, Pepsi. Like, it's just
lives matter.
I know, but this is your preference. Everybody has their thing, but
right.
I know
Sprite, 7-Up, root beer, Dr. Pepper.
I've seen cats about to go to blows over PS5 or Xbox though. Like, that joint has ended some friendships. Like, say something about PS5 right at Xbox, dude, see what happens. Like, so I don't even play with it. Yeah, so I just had to bring that up because I don't get it. You know, if you listening, watching, enlighten me, please.
Ladies, buy your man a PS5. he'll act right.
Like I said, if it's like a holiday Christmas, but then how it look if the girl gets you a PS5 and you bought her some flowers, like, or you gave her a hug. Like, I don't know. That don't add up to me. I don't know.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's the man in me. I guess I've always been the type of dude where, like, if I want something, I want to be able to get it. Especially to me, that's like a hobby thing. That's like a little toy, a little gadget, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I can understand if you were like a gamer or a tester, who's out here making bread off that joint. Then it might be an investment. But
right.
How you just casually playing 2K or Madden. and another thing too, like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say it too. It's just like every other thing, and especially with our culture. If you ain't got the money for it, don't buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you gotta make a life decision, or we gonna pay rent this month or get that PS5, that's a problem. Or a bill not getting paid, you know. So like, I gotta say that.
No, I'm fine.
I don't know about that. I mean, we might need air conditioning in summer if we play 2K. People's logic is crazy like that.
I mean, do we really need water?
We really need water, but that 2K though, I can see people doing that.
Yeah.
So we gotta do better, y'all. All right. I'm over it. It's what else? Oh man, we rolling. I do want to talk about, they're planning for a new March on Washington in August. Yep. I've been seeing that getting a lot of steam and a lot of traction, and people starting to pay attention. And I think this is dope. I've been hearing a lot about, like, they're bringing a lot of they're going to bring in a lot of people, families and stuff families who have recently passed. A lot of the Black leaders in the community are going to be there. It seems like they're trying to make this on the same magnitude or the scale that MLK, when he had his March on Washington back in the day. And I think that was
That's
dope.
true.
So, seems like it's going to be another peaceful style protest, a nice rally to keep this movement going.
Mm-hmm.
So, coming up in August. So I am actually planning. I think I'm gonna plan on being there. I think I'm gonna try. I know it's still Rona. Rona dapped me up the other day and was like, I see. I was like, no, I'm good. I know she's out there. So I know that, that's the one reservation I have. Like, I tell you, if Rona wasn't out there, man, I'd be ill up in that, because I know a lot of groups who are planning to go and attend, and they're trying to get, they're really trying to get the people out there.
Right.
But the Rona though. Yeah,
that Rona worth it?
I'm about to see if they live streaming somewhere. I don't know. I'm going back and forth. I really want to go. But
another thing you can do to help them, you could donate.
Yes.
To the cause.
Yes. You know what? That's one I haven't donated to, so I might actually, because I really see what they're trying to do. I've been hearing, like, like, all the families and stuff from recent victims. So I think it's gonna be something good. So
speaking of donations, on Twitter there have been a lot of clickbaity titles, like how Beyonce cheated on Jay-Z. You click on it, and then below it has all of the links to petitions. And I have been a victim of this.
That's how they get
several times.
They're using the gossip. Oh man.
Hey man, it's for a good cause.
That might be a little nasty though. They trying to do. I see what they're doing. Well, I mean, I wonder how effective it is. I would love to see numbers to see how effective that is.
Hey man, it's effective. Like I said, I clicked on it. I clicked on like maybe 5.
Got you. Like, while I'm here, might as well go ahead and give him this couple $. Like,
right. I mean, take this 10, please.
Man, my thing is, if you already trick bagged me once, do I really trust that you don't going to a real cause?
Right.
You didn't already got me at one time, so I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. I don't even know if I would trust it. So
Right.
yeah, I don't know about that one. Also, got to talk about your man's.
My man's.
Your man's. I don't even know if he's your man's. I'm talking about Trump. He's nobody's man's.
Hey man, he not my man's. He not my man's.
Um,
Don't put that body on me.
like early that man, it was hot. He originally scheduled his first re-election campaign
Oh yeah,
was going to be in Tulsa, Oklahoma,
on
on
Juneteenth.
Juneteenth, yo. If y'all don't know, Juneteenth is
Nah,
for the end of slavery. Tulsa, Oklahoma is the site of Black Wall Street.
Black Wall Street that
where,
they destroyed
where they massacred and murdered
because they started doing better than the NYS or the New York Stock Exchange.
Yeah, we was doing fine. We were doing our thing. The community finally came together. We were sustaining ourselves in that community.
And it was doing well.
Our own businesses, our own shops, all that stuff. And what they literally came in and rioted and massacred everybody.
Mm-hmm.
All the black
burned everything down.
Yeah, burned everything down. And no one talks about this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
No one talks about this. And so you mean to tell me that Trump schedules a MAGA rally on that day in that particular city? That's the start of it. How dare somebody tell me that wasn't intentional?
Mm-hmm.
That was intentional as hell. They knew what they was doing.
Yeah,
they knew.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So then they scheduled it. Got a whole uproar. Then he backtracked, and what did he do? He rescheduled for the day after.
Did he?
Yeah. Apparently, I think that was like yesterday, 2 days ago. Apparently,
I didn't even see that.
Which to me is still gross, but that goes to show, like, people, y'all. If y'all don't think that what they do is intentional, they do it on purpose. It is planned. It is with meaning. That's not a coincidence.
Every step.
No, they knew. You think them racists didn't know? They don't know our holidays. They know our stuff better than some of us do.
Right.
Playing this stuff out way too meticulous. They don't make errors like that. That's not an error.
Right.
Don't believe that stuff.
Everything is intentional.
It was intentional. That was done on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Ignite and infuriate those people to get that MAGA crowd going again as a sign of force. Which he's shown in the past. This is what he does. Show force. Bully. Just like he did when he did the protesters. Man, take the picture to the church holding the Bible upside down, asshole. Right. That was a sign of force. Intentional. Right. These guys know what they're doing.
He wants the maggots to rise up.
Yeah. Yeah. And to try to intimidate and flex. That's what that stuff is. And that's why I go back to these marches and protests to stay on top of these people, yo.
Mm-hmm. And stay on topic, please.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Yeah, stay on it and stay on their necks about it. Don't let up. We see this stuff, fam, because a lot of people didn't know or don't know about Juneteenth, or they've heard about it, but they don't know the details of it. A lot of people don't know about Black Wall Street in Tulsa.
Right.
We got to start educating people so when they know about this stuff, this pisses you off.
Right.
Yes, I was pissed. Because I'm like, I know, just know these dudes, man. This is how they move. These are real bona fide snakes.
Right.
These are evil people for real.
Real talk.
So don't let up. Don't get blindsided by that stuff, and don't think that it was a mistake. That was no damn mistake. So I had to address that. I don't care if you reschedule for the day after; it's still there.
Right.
So yeah, man, this dude. I keep saying at one point we're gonna do that show. We're gonna do that Trump show. We're gonna do it. Waiting. Because I need everybody to hear that one. We need to really hear that one.
Right. And we got to get some guests so that they can speak on the topic too.
It's gonna be everybody pissed. Everybody gonna be screaming on that because it's gonna be that. So I'm not going to dig too deep right now because we are really that topic. But I'm waiting close for that time. at time when it's almost time for him to get up out of here.
Right.
So we're gonna get there. So had to address that. All right, man.
Speaking of, please register to vote.
Yeah. And that while we're talking about this, please, again, I know the people who vote, I know they see it, but there's a lot of black people who don't believe in voting and they don't see the power in voting. And again, I'm going to say, and I've said this before, like, if we all voted, if we all came together for the common cause, it does matter and it will make a difference.
Right.
We are currently seeing the result of horrible leadership. Horrible leadership.
Extremely horrible.
I don't know if it would have been better on the other side. I mean, come on now. I'm going to assume that it wouldn't have been this bad. Like,
yeah, there's no way it could have been this bad.
Yeah, come on now. And again, I know hear people say, "I know my vote doesn't matter." Yes, it does. I go back to the grain of sand theory.
Mm-hmm.
If you treat your vote like a grain of sand,
mm-hmm.
and everyone comes with their grain of sand, and we all come together and vote, that grain of sand can become a beach.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it starts off real small, but if we all come together, we can form something bigger. We can actually make moves.
Right.
It's important, and especially at the local level. Don't just think of it as being the presidential race.
Right.
Those local levels directly affect your way of life. That pothole you hit every day, that's the school days off, your work days off, all the little stuff, your energy bills, whatever the case is.
That pothole, it could be filled.
That pothole could be filled. It could. You never know, But you got to get out there and try too. And again, I say the voting, it may not be the end all be all result. It may be one measure we take and an agenda of several efforts that we all come together with. Like I said, we're pushing legislation. We're now voting. We're supporting Black businesses. We're protesting. There's a whole bunch of things we could be doing at the same time. And voting is one of them, So we do. And also, again, we got homegrown leaders. We got a lot of brothers and sisters out there that are coming up that we need to get behind and support. Because everybody talks about, leadership. Well, we need to start bringing our leaders out there. We need to start supporting our leaders. And the only way to do that is to get out there and vote for them. We got some good people out there. We got some talented people out there. We got to get behind them. So take the time, educate yourself a little bit, read on these people, and then get out there on that day and make a decision, y'all. Let's do something about it, because like I said, we see if there's no other evidence that you need that not voting can hurt us.
Right.
It is Trump.
Absolutely.
So again, I'm trying not to get into that, but come on, we can do this. We can do this, y'all.
Right.
All right. Topic 5. I ain't see
it. Oh, yeah. I can speak on it. So the 5 Blood, I saw like 90%. No, I can't even say 90. 50.
Hold it. I would say hold it there. Let's hold it. Matter of fact, we can do our first reaction videos this weekend on it. I'll watch it.
Okay.
Yeah. So for those, we're talking about the Spike Lee movie, 5 Bloods.
Yep.
Right. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't gotten a chance to really so we can do a deep dive. Next week or something, because and has the Dave Chappelle documentary is out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
definitely watched it.
Did you? I haven't got a chance to watch TV. It's been so crazy.
Oh, it's not on TV. It's actually, it was on YouTube first.
Oh, okay, that's what it is.
And then it was put on Netflix.
Okay, so I gotta go to Netflix and watch it at some point. I've been hearing about them. I do want to see them, so I'll catch them by this weekend for sure. So we'll get to those. Yeah, we'll get to those. And all right, Bob and Karen of the week.
Bob and Karen of the week. Bob and Karens.
Bob and Karens
of the week.
Man, like there's so many of them now. Many Karen videos coming out, some Bobs. You know what I thought yesterday? I was really thinking are they starting to stage these videos because there's so many of them now?
Right.
I was like, really, like, this is getting ridiculous.
I even just remembered one that happened like a couple days ago.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's this.
Okay.
I've been watching too many of these, literally to the point where I'm asking myself as I was watching one, like, is this lady doing this on purpose? Is she actually being intentional? Is she trying to get famous? Is she really trying to go viral? Because it just seems so outrageous and out of hand.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. But this is getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous. So
right.
I don't
Which
even.
one do you want to go with first? Let's go with the one that we actually have on the outline.
I don't know. Let's talk about that one. That one. So
San Francisco.
Yeah.
If y'all haven't been to San Francisco, and let me tell you, I was born in San Francisco, so this was wild to me. Someone, like two people approach one man that is, he's on his property. It's his property, and he's stenciling Black Lives Matter on his property.
Yeah.
Lady Bob and Karen show up. What are you doing? Is this your property? What are you doing? We know the person that owns this property. What are you doing?
Yeah. They really tried.
The fact that they lied and said that they knew the person that owned the property, he was the owner of the property.
He's the owner of the property. And also got to include, too, this was a nice neighborhood. It looked like a nice neighborhood, you know. And I'm pretty, I mean, why you do that? Why you do that?
Man, San Francisco, you could say everything looks nice, but like, man, things go down.
I'll say, if you didn't know, you know, it from the outside, like if you don't know, if you're not from there, it looked like it was a like nice little middle class, nice little neighborhood, you know, and they definitely played on that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't want him there, you know.
Right.
And so
also, let me say real quick, the Bay Area in general has been a huge victim of what's called gentrification.
Yeah.
Oakland has been a huge victim.
Mm.
Like, we could compare it to Baltimore.
Yeah. See, yeah, we start talking about places like that, or like Brooklyn and stuff. Yeah.
Exactly.
So they really, so these Bob and Karen, they really tried to go in, and of course my man is recording it. You get it all on camera. They really try and like intimidate him, like this is not where you live. We're gonna call the cops. And so my man, being a little savvy, he started playing with him too. Like he's like, oh, so you know who lives here? Oh, okay, like okay. He didn't tell him that he lived there. He didn't file and say, well, this is my house. Like he played with him a little bit, which I thought was hilarious.
Right, so it was fun. It was fun.
Okay, well, go ahead and call the cops because I'm doing my thing. Like,
mm-hmm.
And of course, I don't even know. I don't think they called the cops because they knew better.
Right.
Did they call the cops?
No, I don't think they called the cops.
They, again, tried that bully tactic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Tried to intimidate my man like he was going to back down and run off or something, not realizing it's actually my man's
property.
Yep. So that was one Bob and Karen moment. Did we talk about
got more
steps yet?
I'm sorry?
You talk about old Karen on the steps where the lady was running down the steps?
Ooh, we didn't. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, old Karen tried spaz.
Mm-hmm.
And she was going in on the lady. She was an Asian woman. She working out, running down the steps. Working out. Right. Again, like like tall steps out in public. Looked like a walkway or park or something.
Right.
And tried to spaz on the lady, talking about like she was too
blocking the stairs.
Blocking the stairs. But you could clearly
mind you, there were 2 steps.
I was saying it was two different rows of steps. It was a wide row of steps, like one for up, one for down. Both clearly have your own way, clearly enough space. And then she tried going my girl out who wears black in California heat and all this stuff. She was hating. She was clearly hating. Oh man, she really tried to like go on her.
California heat.
Like
you wears black in California heat.
And that's the thing, and you could tell they got problems. You could tell they got the problems. Like it starts to ooze out after a point. Even Karen tried to be Karen with the kids that were driving the little electric car on the sidewalk. They was playing. She gonna call the cops on them.
She said, do they have a driver's license?
Yeah, come on. Like,
he's driving a big wheel.
Clearly, they weren't nowhere near her. She just tried to cause problems.
You don't need a license to drive a big wheel.
Shut your ass up. And I saw another
how dumb.
Saw another Karen in a parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
Dude's in his car. She approaches the car. She's screaming him, "Go back to your country," and all this stuff. She going on him. This was a younger lady. I think there's two, and there's a younger lady, and it looks like she tries to like start punching on his glass and stuff of his car.
Mm-hmm.
So that was another.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, I saw that one yesterday. That was like maybe mid-30s Karen, and then the other old Karen, who
was it the gas station?
Not the one she got slapped. Not that one. There's another one.
Did you know that? But real quick, did you know that that's the same Karen that was the same Karen that was the steps?
Was it?
Yeah.
See? Okay, so I guess that must have been before after she got taught a lesson real quick.
Hey man, Twitter will find you.
Oh, they snitching too. That one business on they pulling up people's companies and businesses. They gonna start
hey man, don't.
The one thing you tell about all these videos, and you will keep happening, is that the Karens are going out of their way to cause trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's bothering them. Nobody's paying them any attention when these things happen, and they go out their way to cause trouble.
Right.
You know, like the lady jogging, wasn't paying that lady no mind. She trying to get her workout on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, other dude, he spray paint on his own property. Like they're not saying that these people are starting stuff, you know?
Right. Oh, and sorry, another one.
Damn, see?
So there was a Karen that did you see the video with the lady with two hammers? The lady that looked like a crackhead?
No.
Bro. So this lady comes out, has two hammers in her hand, and she starts vandalizing this car. And I'm like,
see?
Yo.
And that's what I'm saying. These like, I don't know, it just almost seems intentional at this point. Like, it almost seems like these people want to go viral for being a Karen.
Right.
Like, this is how crazy it is. It almost seems unfathomable people act like this, but they do. They do. They're going to keep getting checked.
Mm-hmm.
Losing their jobs, they getting their businesses run up on, people getting slapped. Keep playing.
Right.
Bob, too. Bob, I ain't seen Bob get slapped up yet, but it's about to happen.
Hey, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
He'll get his hip dislocated or something, keep playing with somebody. All right. So, oh, man. Okay. So got all that stuff out the way. All right. Now this is why I'm excited. We got all that other stuff out the way. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, got a special announcement to make.
Absolutely.
I'm excited. I'm excited for this, fam.
Yeah, me too.
So we've been busy during times of Rona, you know, since we really had nothing to do. We've been hot, but we working on some other stuff. So we said, you know what, we're gonna step this whole thing up a notch a little bit, right?
Right. We're gonna step it up. You know.
So we went through a whole rebrand.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really excited for this. And even
as am I.
So it started off with the launch of the Black Squirrel Media Network. And for those who don't, Black Squirrel Media Network is an affiliation association if you want to call it that, of Black content creators. So we got podcast YouTubers, people doing their thing, digital creators, and we're building a network. We're building a home for them, you know, to grow their work, to help them along the way, to give them tools and resources that they need, you know. So
absolutely,
that was last month. And along with that launch, we started working behind the scenes, even with this show, on a rebranding in the effort to duplicate the process so that we can do this with other people, really.
And we're doing this 100% Black owned, Black people, Black creators, Black, just Black, all Black everything.
Yep. If you put it out there, we try and help, you know.
Right. And if you're trying to help, come on for the ride.
Yep. Like if you tired of your producer all up on your podcast,
dropping ass in your videos,
dropping ass in the videos, pointing here, pointing there. Come to Black Squirrel.
Say that. Come to Black Squirrel.
That's my shit.
Yo, we gotta keep that. We definitely gotta keep that. If you're tired of your ad people coming up all up in your videos, talking all up on your podcast, come to Black Squirrel.
Black Squirrel. What, son? For the Black Squirrel. So, so we linked up with my man.
Oh, the homie.
Gotta shout out the homie Dots, man.
Yo,
gotta shout out my man.
Big bro.
Big bro, who has actually come on as part of the Black Squirrel Media Network.
Right.
I don't even want to give him a title because the title would just be like,
I'd be boxing him in.
Yeah, I just call it like he's the dude. That's just what I call him.
Right. He's the guy.
He's the guy. My man is a strategist, content creator himself. He's a marketing, branding guru. You know.
Right.
He really came out. So he's with us on board. So.
Right. And that's the fam. So.
Well, at some point, Docs, we gotta get you on.
We're definitely going. I told him, I was like, we're gonna get you on the show.
We're gonna get you on the show. I might trick him into a Zoom meeting and just record it and just get him on the show. But that's my man. So what he did for us. So now all that to say, the show is going through a rebrand. We got new logos. We got new social media, website. But there's a new home. So where you're gonna find the Community Coalition show, and this is the first step.
We got our Facebook page now.
Yep, we got the Facebook group. But even also Instagram, find us at Community Coalition Show. We had our own home. Twitter
around.
Also. So all the videos are now going to be on our own YouTube channel. So we're really taking this step to really, we really had to tighten things up. And it's even with the format of the show, we really try. We like, okay, we can't keep winging this forever. There's some podcasts turn on record and all right, let's go at it.
Right. Because they, not us, but they will run out of things to talk about. We don't do that.
Yeah. Actually, I can keep going.
Right.
But I always said I didn't want to do a podcast over an hour. I didn't want to keep it too long. Because you just rambling. Some point you just start rambling. Right. So, but just want to let everybody know. So starting tomorrow, if you listen to this, it'll be Tuesday, whatever. I know you shouldn't hate the show, but whatever. We're going to start blasting it. So find us there, Community Coalition Show, everything. The new logo. I'm excited about the new logo. There's some research that went into it. We got
shouts to Doss, man. He came through.
My man had presentations for us and stuff, man.
Slideshows.
Yeah, he made us feel all important and stuff. He's sending us all types of stuff. We're going back and forth. It was a process. It was, and it was fun. And it was fun for me because even though sometimes, like I said, we've been doing this for a little bit, almost 2 years now. But it was see man, how much more can we do with this platform?
Right.
And so this is the step, another step in taking the platform to another level, something else we can do and expand and grow it. So I am really excited about that. You're going to start seeing more activity on our social media pages. You're going to see more of our mugs out there because we're going to start doing more. We're going to start using this.
Right.
And Community Coalition Show is based on a lot of different things. Like I said, it's really positive Black people, positive Black community, culture. It encompasses a lot.
Absolutely.
We designed this to be able to talk about anything we want.
Right, again, because this is our platform. And
one, you can't put us in a box, and two, you can't cancel my own stuff. Can't cancel it. It's ours, you know?
Right.
Not listen. And I doubt you want to do that because we're so exciting.
Right.
So
extremely exciting.
So we're gonna do a lot of that. Also another thing I talked about doing and really want to do is this really, highlighting Black-owned businesses all over.
Oh, absolutely.
I told my homeboy I got my windows tinted, my man Peyton. I was like, yo, I gotta shout you out. So shout out to my homie Peyton and his business just Tint out here in Silver Spring. They do
shouts to him.
Cars. They do the residential tinting. My man, all my cars I take to him. That's my homie. We grew up together anyway. But he actually and so
keep it in the family.
Yeah. It's a Black-owned business. My man's been doing this thing for a while now. He takes care of you too. And I go out there, we kick it. Sometimes I just go out there, even when I'm not getting work done, let's go out there and kick it. That's my man. So even on social media, we're going to shoot you all his pages. We're going to tag all this info, So
y'all going to get this content.
Y'all going to get this content. Whether you like it or not, you're going to get it. No, let me stop.
Let me know. Talk about it. Talk that talk.
All your producers all up in the video, up in the YouTube videos.
Right.
Come to Black Squirrel.
Come to Black Squirrel. We actually do mean this genuinely, though. Like, if you have like a platform and you're trying to like get stuff out there, come to Black Squirrel.
Yeah, seriously. The services that we're going to be able to help with and provide, because like I said, we want everybody to do well. This is a community thing. This is an effort, and this is a lane that we saw that a lot of people aren't really helping with. Especially to the digital content. Like, there's a lot of content managers and page managers and people trying to boost numbers. Right. But how many people are really trying to show you? And one thing we talked about too was like, this is a business, treating this content, treating these, I got little YouTubers and podcasts and stuff. This stuff is legitimate and you can actually do something with it. We're in a space now where people are making these things careers. And so
absolutely.
There's also a way, there's a way of thinking, there's some things you need to do, some things you need to think about and take it to the next level. We want to be able to help provide those services. It really hit people over the head. It ain't really about. We didn't start this to really. The money thing wasn't really a factor. We didn't talk about how much money we were going to make. Right. Our goal was to help people because we're those people too. Like I said, we went through the process. We said, okay, well, what do we have to do? So now, how can we help other people with this as well too? We have these platforms, we have these resources right there available to us. So why not turn them towards the people that need it? So that's what the Black Squirrel Media Network is all about. We want to see grow. We want to see top notch,
Right. We eat, you eat.
Yeah. So, and in serious. So if you're serious, if you listen to this, you're hearing this, watching this, whatever, hit us up.
Right. We eat, you eat, come to the table.
Yeah, and I even tell you too, it ain't about owning your content. I don't want to own nobody's stuff.
Right.
It's affiliation. I ain't trying to own your stuff. I ain't trying to have no rights and all that. No, we just trying to help you grow, fam.
Right. Right. We're just trying to create.
Yeah. Why can't my fans, my listeners, be your listeners too?
Right.
You don't have to fight for that. You can like both. You can like all. Right. That's okay. So my thing, if you got people over here, we can turn them and say, hey, there's a dope podcast, there's a dope YouTube over there, there's a page over there. Check them out too.
Right.
So often I see in this community where people want to hoard and try to keep their listeners and their viewers like it's an exclusive thing. Like people are only going to view all day, every day. And that's not even realistic. Right. There may be some over
they ain't putting no ring on your finger.
They not. David's freezing on you on Zoom.
Right.
It's all good.
Oh, you froze for a bit too.
I can't wait to get back, man. At some point. So that's what we're doing. So we're gonna start seeing it again. Follow us, like us, tell a friend, share. I don't know. We got some merch coming. I might even slide you a T-shirt or something. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna do something. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And so keep it going. So last thing I'm gonna say, you know, I've been trying to do quotes, and I know I got away from the last. I don't know how long it's been.
It's been. I feel like it's been a little more than a month, but
yeah,
it's all good.
I'm like, we
Right.
But it was something I was actually having a conversation with my boys, some of my homies.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about our coaches used to tell us to keep our head on a swivel. And if you've never heard that before, I don't know. I know I used to hear it from like football. You don't want to get blindsided. So when you're playing, make sure you're looking around, mind your surroundings, so that you don't get blindsided. So the coach used to say,
you don't get hit.
Yeah, look around, mind your surroundings. And so we were talking the other day, and it was like, man, that still applies in real life outside of football. So
especially if you black.
Yeah. So I'm telling everybody, keep your head on the swivel.
Know
what's going on around you, in your immediate space, in your community. You know, mind your surroundings. Look around. Make sure you know you're paying attention. Don't just have tunnel vision, and that means literally and figuratively too. You know, your head up, mind where you at. Make sure you know you're not in the same place. Get up out of there. If you're walking around, get off your phone while you're moving around. Pay attention to the world around you. You know, it may help you move a little better. Right. So that's the quote. I don't even know who said it. Like I said, I could pick a football coach for me, and probably all of them. All them. I had all them Spice Adams looking football coaches. You know, all of them. So again, I'm gonna say it, and I'm wrapping it up with keep your head.
Oh,
what you got?
Real quick. I want to say a big. I actually kind of wanted to speak more on this, but I want to say real quick. Rest in peace to Oluwatoyin Salau, that was found dead in Tallahassee, or that was killed in Tallahassee, I should say.
Yeah, you know what, and that's a topic we're going to revisit next week because I don't know the hangings and stuff. Yeah, we're going to revisit that one.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it.
Talk about that. We're gonna talk.
We're gonna talk about it.
So yeah, and then rest in peace, people who out there, you know, and then shout out to the people who are still protesting. Shout out to that they're still putting in that work and still grinding and still out there marching and trying to get their voices heard. There's a lot of initiatives still going on out there.
Right.
Matter of fact, when I get off this, I got to talk to some people about another one. People are still trying to protest. People are still trying to find ways to get our voices heard.
Right.
Okay. Another thing is too, you know, and what they're trying to do now, a lot of people are trying to find ways to reach people that aren't able to go out and march and aren't able to physically be there. But there may be other things and other efforts you can do to still contribute. So,
like donating, sharing on social media.
Spreading the word.
Just spreading the word.
Yeah.
There are ways to do this.
So do what you can, y'all. Keep it going. Like I said, continue to fight.
Right. Because we in this together.
Don't let this moment die and nothing happens. That's what we've done in the past. We fight, and then a week or two go by, and then everybody goes back home and nothing changes.
Right.
While we have our foot on their necks, keep it going.
Keep it going.
And so that's what we're doing, y'all. That's Community Coalition Show. This is what we're doing.
Yep.
Until
we out here.
Yep. Until we get back on this thing next week, we're gonna talk our talk. We're gonna keep going.
Talk that talk.
Yep. So, K. Wilson.
David Tuka.
Until next time. Peace, y'all.
Peace out. Gang gang.